Well, hi there. So in my What Planner for 2016 video, I introduced my Happy Planner that I bought just on a whim and said that I really wasn't sure how I was going to use it. So I have been playing around with different ideas for the past few weeks, and I finally have found something that, at least for now, is how I'm planning on using this planner. I want to show, before I go into the actual planner part, I'd shown before that I'd made another mini binder out of the household inserts and the extra covers and rings, and I actually have now expanded that, so it's actually now thicker than my standard Happy Planner because I bought the recipe project, the recipe box kit. It was at Michael's for 50% off and an additional 25% off total purchase, and so I got a good deal with it. And so this is now kind of a household management recipe binder sort of thing. I haven't gotten it set up yet because there's just been a lot going on. I haven't had the time. We're traveling, getting ready to do a bunch of traveling. So I just want to flip through and show. It starts off with the home planner. The home planner has the to-do list section, and these are the little stickies that came with the recipe planner box kit. I stuck them in there. So it's got the to-dos, then it has the meal planning section, rings are still very new. These are the expanded rings, but that's why they're kind of sticky, is that they haven't been used very much yet. It's got the house cleaning, weekly cleaning schedule you can fill out, and it has the budget. This is all in the home management packet that you can get. There's the budget. And then we get into the recipe planner part. These are the stickers that came with it that I just stuck. It came with a couple of magnetic clips, so I just stuck one on there to put the stickers for now. And so it goes flying off. It breaks it down into different subcategories. Let's see if I can zoom in enough to show it. All right. So family favorites, main dishes, entertaining, slow cooker, healthy fare, quick and easy, desserts, and miscellaneous. So again, I haven't started filling this out yet, but I've been using a recipe planner that I really wasn't happy with, and so all my recipes were, some were just on different blogs, and I just remembered where I'd found them. Some were on Pinterest, and I just wanted to have a central place for them, so I'm looking forward to, when I have some more time, getting those filled out. Just to show you, if you haven't seen the recipe planner kit, this is what each one looks like, and they're all just the same for all the different categories. But each of the dividers have pictures and little helpful hints on the back of different things that you might want to know. And what I did, because this goes all the way to the back, and what I did, because I liked this cover, and I wanted to keep that and put them all together. So I took the original, supposed to be the front cover for the recipe insert, and I put it onto the back, because this is the back of the front cover, and I like the way that looks. So this is now the back of my household / recipe binder. So there's that one, and let's get back to now what I'm using on a regular basis. So this is the actual Happy Planner that comes. This is not the original cover from it. The one that I bought, this is the original cover. This is apparently what I do. I take the front covers and put them on the back. But it's this setup, because the interior looks different depending on which cover you get. So I didn't have it for the first few months. I started using it in November. And so this is kind of, it's almost like habit tracking, but it's more just things that I want to be doing more of, I guess, and a way to plan it out and have it separate so it's not taking up room in my weekly planner. But one of the things, I've been trying to focus a lot more on making sure that I'm really engaged with my kids. They're getting older, and so they're getting some screen time, and we're not doing as much of the sensory play that we always did when they were younger, just because there hasn't been time. My oldest is in kindergarten now, and it's not that there hasn't been time, it's that I haven't made time. So I decided for the month of November to plan out every single day an intentional activity that we were going to do. Sometimes it's with, and this is where my friction multi-pin comes in handy. So I have in here, it's supposed to be gray or black, but I have green in that one, blue, and red. And my colors for my boys, the oldest is blue, the youngest is green, and then both of them together are red. So I can zoom in here some and let you see. Just different, I mean, it doesn't necessarily take a whole lot of time, but just doing something intentionally fun with the boys every single day. Sometimes it's just a play date that we have, sometimes it's library story time, sometimes it's an art project or event. We're out of town for an extended period of time this month, just for holidays and visiting some sick relatives. But that's what I'm going to use the monthly spread for. I'm going to do that for each month and just make sure that I'm really being intentional and thinking out how I'm spending my time with my kids. Obviously we spend at least an hour outside just playing every day, and we play with the toys inside the house, but just really making sure that I'm making that connection when I have other things going on, especially as I'm going to be going back to school soon for another graduate degree. So on my weekly spread then, something else that's kind of gotten lax about is my following the lectionary reading. And so I just started this in the middle of November, but I have, following the lectionary, I use the Vanderbilt Divinity School library, their lectionary resources. And so I've broken it down to morning, afternoon, and evening because my things are already there. And this way I make sure 3 times a day I'm stopping what I'm doing and turning to the Bible. And so I fill out in advance. I had to film this in advance since we're going to be traveling. So you can see here what it looks like. I fill out the passages in advance, and then I use the rest of the box to reflect. Sometimes it's a drawing. Sometimes it's just literally what the text is. Sometimes I do Lectio Divina and just think of the words that stand out to me. Other times it's more personal reflection, or especially with the things that are currently going on in the world, reflections on that. So it's really been good for me to be making a habit of that and having a space for that, because I have a Bible study and sermon response planner. It's a traveler's notebook, but I just haven't been reaching for that as much to do it on a daily basis. I still do it on a weekly, and of course take it with me to church to write notes on the sermon. But this is just a daily, and especially being able to divide it and have the space to respond as well. It's really been a great layout for me. So I'm excited that I have found uses that I'm loving for my Happy Planner now. I appreciate all the suggestions that you gave me, and I would love to hear some more. I mean, just leave them in the comments and make sure you look down below and see what other comments and suggestions people have used. I know some people use it for fitness, and they have a fitness box kit now. There are a lot of different things that you can do with it, but this really has been helping me, and so I look forward to continuing it into the new year. So I will still be using my Happy Planner for 2016, just not in the way that I had originally thought, not as a main planner. So stay tuned. I've got another video coming up, probably will be posted next week, with an update on my Filofax and how I've got that set up, how I've finally found a way to make going back into rings work for me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to see more, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.